Hi Chris. Out of two national cups in a week, mate. A bit of performance today, but how disappointing was that?
Oh, the result's absolutely devastating. There's no point lying about it. Absolutely gutted that we've lost the game. But that's a cup match, isn't it? That's what can happen in cup games. You can play as well as you want, have as many chances as you want. If you don't score, they do. You go out. Simple as that. No time to recover for next week. It's out of the competition.
I've got to say, both teams deserve a medal for playing in those conditions, especially first half. I mean, there were conditions which didn't really suit our style of play, were they?
No, not exactly. But I mean, I thought like the first 30 minutes, I thought it was really good. We were getting behind tons, plenty of balls in the box, across the goal, one-on-ones. You just kind of think it's a matter of time before you score. So yeah, I thought we adapted pretty well to the conditions. It was tough, wasn't it? Especially early in the game.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm making excuses, but it was always going to be tough today. They're 5 from 5 in the league, and they're a good side, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, they've got some good qualities. I think going forward, they've got a few players who will cause teams problems. I think, well, you can see from today's game, I think at the back, I think they're always going to give away chances too. But yeah, I think it depends who they get next round, but they'll do okay in the competition.
And 2 poor goals to concede, we should have defended both better, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should have, yeah. And that's the game, isn't it? That's a cup game. We haven't defended those moments very well, and we haven't attacked well enough today and finished those opportunities. And it is what it is, because in there, the changing rooms, maybe next week it's one of those lads today who may have missed a chance, scores the goal to get us to 3 points next week or the week after, and then the heroes, and that's how football works.
I was going to say, we had every chance second half. We missed some chances. I mean, really good chances, and we just didn't have the luck today, did we? I mean, how many times would Billy miss that chance that he missed?
Yeah, no, he doesn't, does he? He scores them, and this is not just Billy. It was Jesus. 4 or 5 players probably today could look back and think, I probably should have scored, or had a better moment where I could have made a pass or something like that. But again, it's not. You're not standing blaming people for missing chances. It is what it is. You know, there's in the previous games where they've scored them and we've got the win, or I say in the future those chances will be scored, and the season will just address itself as we go.
John Weir's got the Chairman's Man of the Match award again. Yeah. It helped John today having Naki back, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. And again, this is absolutely no disrespect to anyone else who plays centre midfield for us. But he brings calmness to us. He's really organised, tactically really good, makes good decisions, keeps possession. He can win his headers, and it gives John that little bit of freedom to get forward and contribute. And obviously he scored, but he was up in and around their box quite a lot today, which is good to see, because we know what John's capable of up in those areas.
And Naki got a full 90 minutes in it today. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I think we kind of a bit touch and go last week, but he trained Tuesday. Tuesday's always a harder session with us, and he trained fine. No kind of like repercussions off the back of that. So we knew with his experience and how he can manage himself, he'd be fine to get through the day. And the fact it was on a heavy pitch, hopefully, touch wood, that'll see him right for a period of time now without any injuries, and he'll help us for the rest of the season.
The officials got it in the neck from both sides today. Yeah. I know I'm always criticising them, and I know they're doing their best, but the ref was poor again today, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I think it was both ways, wasn't it, today? I think there's some decisions that probably both sides were looking at each other thinking, I'm not sure what's going on there. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I would never use that as an excuse for us not winning. We had control of that game today to decide what the scoreline would be, and we didn't do enough to win. Simple as that.
Andrea took a knock and he was walking badly at the end. How bad is that?
Yeah, I think it was just dead leg, and he slid in at the back stick there and didn't quite get it, and just smashed into the goalpost. So I think it looks like a pretty bad dead leg, which is, at first I was worried it might be his knee or something like that, but we'll see how it settles down over the next couple of days.
And we're back to league action next week, mate. No disrespect to Towel, but a good chance to put things right.
Yeah, it is, but we've just got to just keep playing the way we're playing and showing the attitude that we're showing, and there was no issues with that today. The lads worked really hard, they up and down the pitch, tireless in tough conditions, and we looked fit, we looked hungry, we looked strong throughout the match. We just one of those games, and it's just unfortunate that it's in a cup competition, especially so early in the competition as well. I think you kind of you may maybe take it on the chin when you get further down the line and say, this is what it is, we've had a good run and these games happen. But with it being the first round, it's a bit of pill to swallow, and we dust ourselves down and we'll be ready to go next week.
Thanks very much, Chris, and
thank you.
Today, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, cheers lads.
Cheers.